Next on Deck with Tim Black.
The comments at the rally don't reflect who we are as a nation. And to your question, your other question that you asked, no, he does not view Trump supporters or anybody who supports Trump as garbage. That is not what he views.
The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters.
Puerto Rico, oh, Puerto Rico, whoa, yo, Puerto Rico, oh, that's all I know. Puerto Rico, doom, da, doom, doom, doom. But a lot's going on with Puerto Rico because of some comments that were made, and I don't even like calling them comments, man. You know, man, I grew up on Blue Humor, man. I grew up listening to Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, Chris Rock, you know. Then things morphed to Dave Chappelle, you know, Corey Holcomb, Deion Cole, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't look at jokes and say, hey, that's a political statement. I don't look at jokes that way. I look at jokes like, it's a joke. So anyway, with Tony Hinchcliffe from Kill Tony, where his whole thing is roasting, that's what he does. Here's Tony at Madison Square Garden, Trump's event.
There's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah. I think it's called Puerto Rico.
People lost their minds behind that joke, man. I mean, some people claim they lost their minds. I think, you know, nothing for nothing, I think some people that lost their minds really didn't lose their minds. What they are trying to help Kamala because Kamala's losing. So they got to pretend to lose their minds because Kamala's losing? Yeah. I don't think it's that serious, but I guess I can't judge because I'm not Puerto Rican. So there's that, right? But all I could think was, like, you know, when people make jokes about Baltimore, which I'm 40 minutes from Baltimore, 45 minutes from Baltimore, I never took offense like they mean Baltimoreans. I thought they meant like the area, you know, the hood part that's messed up, you know, it's garbage, a lot of trash there, it's bad. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Baltimore. That's what you call it, Baltimore, Maryland. It went everywhere. People were complaining about it. They made a big deal about it. And this is where we're at, right? So
this big event at Madison Square Garden went on for hours. I don't even know if you were there for the whole thing. I don't know what time you got there. I was told and made aware that you had no idea about this comedian who made comments.
I have no idea who he is. Somebody said there was a comedian that joked about Puerto Rico or something, and I have no idea who he is. Never saw him, never heard of him, and don't want to hear of him. But
okay, so I believe that's possible. Now, I don't know if it's true, but I believe it's possible. I believe when you got a lot of people performing at an event, the president or the main, like, you know, he ain't sitting there for the whole thing in the green room. You know, I can't imagine that Trump was there watching everybody perform. I just don't imagine that. And he probably had nothing to do with who got chosen, but he's still responsible. Don't get me wrong. He's still responsible for it because it's his event at the end of the day.
But I have no idea. They put a comedian in, which everybody does. You throw comedians in. You don't vet them and go crazy. It's nobody's fault. But somebody said some bad things. Now, what they've done is taken somebody that has nothing to do with the party, has nothing to do with us, said something, and they try and make a big deal. But I don't know who it is. I don't even know who put him in. And I can't imagine it's a big deal. I've done more for Puerto Rico than any president, I think.
Uh-oh. Here we go. He could have just left it there. He could have left it there, man. He could have just been like, hey, I don't know this guy. I don't want to know him. I ain't had nothing to do with it. And then why don't you just go positive? Like, look, Puerto Rico people, I definitely had nothing at all against them at all. I love Puerto Rico people. They're strong, resilient, tough, patriotic, great people. And I support them, and I want to make them happy, you know, make my presidency, make things better for them as well. Like, I have no ill will towards Puerto Rican people at all. I'm sorry that they were offended by that, but I ain't had nothing to do with it. And, you know, on behalf, you know, me and my team, we didn't mean for that. Like something. But instead, But instead, Trump got to do Trump, right? He got to be Trump. He got to be like, hey, I'm the best. I'm the greatest. I've done great things. No one's done more. So, yeah, we got a lot of people that are really MAGA, right? And those people are trying to act as if this was nothing. No, it's something. It's something because it got a news cycle. Unforced error. You screwed up and you did it. No one made you put Tony up there. And I know it wasn't Trump, his person, but yeah, he's responsible. So, of course, people tried to act like this was a major thing. This is, it's the end of the world. And turns out, I'm like, why are so many people so upset about this? Why is this getting this much traction? The guy said other stuff. He went after the blacks. He went after the Jewish folks. But this is the only one that they chose to be offended by. This is the only one that became a clip and began to be played everywhere. He did a watermelon joke about black people. And I was like, okay, well, since I saw you go after these people and go after these people, why am I get mad, man? You know what I'm saying? Why am I get mad when I saw you go after this person, that person? It's only a 15-minute set. He didn't talk for an hour. He talked for 15 minutes. So you know what that means to me? That means I'm thinking, because I'm a reasonable person and I'm black and proud. I'm B1. I wasn't upset because I realized he talked about a lot of people. He talked about different ethnicities. All right? But that tells me that most of the people that didn't watch. Most of the people saw the clip that was 19 seconds long. They did not, but they weren't curious enough to find out what else he said. They weren't curious enough to do their own, quickly click, hit a link, did a search. Hey, what did he say? Or they would have heard him say other stuff. It wasn't like he had a whole bunch of jokes about Puerto Ricans. He said one line and got out. All right, guys, but it all backfired because Joe Biden, I don't know what happened. Somebody woke Joe up. I don't know why. I don't know why they woke Joe up, man. Somebody woke Joe up. And Joe brought his ass down. And she's giving a speech. She's giving the most important speech probably of her life. Right? Yeah, definitely of this campaign. She's giving this speech in D.C., right?
Good evening, and thank you for taking the time out of your busy lives.
Yeah, she over there trying to do that, and while she's over here doing that, Joe Biden's over here ending her career.
In Delaware, they're good, decent, or Puerto Rico, where I'm in my home state of Delaware, they're good, decent, honorable people. The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters. Or Puerto Rico, where I'm in my home state of Delaware, they're good, decent, honorable people. The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters.
Yeah, and this is not what you want. If you're Kamala Harris, this is not what you want. This is what you call an unforced error. And I know as people saying, come on, Tim Black, she didn't say it, Biden did. Yeah. Trump didn't tell the comedian joke either, did he? Somebody who doesn't work for him did. So, yeah. See how biased people are? See what I'm saying? Oh, come on, Tim. It's not her fault Joe Biden said that. It wasn't Trump's fault. Tony Hinchcliffe is a roast comedian who went after Puerto Rico, and offended some Puerto Ricans, I imagine. And they might not vote for Trump in Pennsylvania. Now, his fault that Hinchcliffe had that joke in his arsenal. From what I hear, Joe Rogan said, oh my God, because Joe Rogan knows Tony Hinchcliffe. He was like, oh no, I didn't tell that joke. I know he didn't tell that joke. No, he told that joke. It's like it's one of his standard jokes. He didn't hear him make it up for Trump. I know people were saying he made it up for Trump, trying to work for Kamala to help sing Trump's campaign. Nah, man, that's one of his jokes. Yeah. sometimes comedians work on jokes for a long time. They'll keep jokes until they do a special, then they use new jokes, then they go to the drawing board. But you use the same joke for years. Nobody heard you do it. It's a new joke. Anyway, the point is that Biden, he blew up the spot when he made this comment about Trump supporters. Yeah, it went bad. So he said that about Trump supporters, and
That's terrible. That's what it says. That's what it says. So you have, remember Hillary, she said deplorable, and then she said irredeemable, right? But she said deplorable, that didn't work out. Garbage, I think, is worse, right? But he doesn't know, you have to please forgive him. Please forgive him, for he not knoweth what he said. And it was over. How do you like my garbage truck? This truck is in honor of Kamala.
Yeah, that's right, guys. Donald Trump, he mocked her. He took it as an opportunity for him. What I tell you, it's garbage time in this election, right? So Donald Trump say, oh, okay, you screwed up now. Now I get to take this as an opportunity to go after you. So Trump takes it to the hilt, man. He rents a garbage truck. I saw Vivek Ramaswamy dumping trash. Now here we go.
And it was over. How do you like my garbage truck? This truck is in honor of Kamala and Joe Biden. And it was over. How do you like my garbage truck? This truck is in honor of Kamala and Joe Biden.
Yeah, Trump don't play, man. This guy's like the ultimate troll. I thought I'd get trolled hard. Shoot. I'm missing out. Trump's level of trolling is like on 10,000. He's like black belt ninja. He's like ninja, black belt, black sash. Like he is advanced level troll. He's got a trophy, man. He's got to have a trophy at this point. He won't let it go. He's on Air Force One with his, I don't know what kind of vest that is, worker's vest or whatever. Here he goes.
Hello, everybody. This is Donald Trump, and 250 million people are not garbage. Hello, everybody. This is Donald Trump, and 250 million people are not garbage.
Look, man, look. It's fair, right? That's what you do. You lean in and make it work for you. You got to lean in and use what they gave you. This is a gift. Kamala Harris had an opportunity to capitalize off a mistake made by Trump and his team. No one wants to hear that Trump didn't vet the comedian. No one cares. They want Trump's neck. Okay. Well, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, because now Kamala's in the hot seat. And we talked about this last night, guys. Do you think Biden meant to do it? You think Biden meant for this to go this way? Or we gonna pretend that Biden's so old, he don't know what he doing. He just shuffling about. Look, man, I think he meant to do it. I think he did it on purpose. I think he's glad he did it, and he do it again. That's right. He do it again. I love Harpo, but I shoot him dead. I'm trying to tell you. Because look what Kamala did, yo. Don't give me that Biden bowed out under his own, on his own choice. Don't give me that shit. Nah, they threatened that guy. They threatened to use Amendment 25 on his ass and label him incompetent and get him out of the office. She worked with Nancy Pelosi to get that done. They pulled a coup on Trump, on Biden. They pulled a coup on Biden. Biden was blindsided by this. He knew that Kamala was a snake in the grass. He did not know how low she would go. She went this damn low. I'm not saying Biden's without. I've criticized Biden a whole lot. I criticize him a whole lot. Biden is not my guy. Okay? Okay, just, I mean, I got these here. I might as well prove it. So these no Joe buttons, I still got them, guys. I still got these, and I'm going to be giving them out because I got some other stuff coming up. But so I'm a no Joe guy. I'm no Joe, right? But I got to be honest. I don't think Joe Biden likes Kamala. In fact, I'm pretty damn sure. I'm like 99.9% sure she worked along with Nancy Pelosi to get rid of him. And I think Biden can't stand her, and I think Biden did this on purpose. Now, that's my intuition. I'm not 99% sure, but I'm pretty damn sure. I'm gonna say 80% sure, because I don't think Biden is that guy. Yeah, standing up for 2 hours doing a debate, not taking the right proper medication or whatever he needed to take, may make him be bad in a debate. But to me, when he was sitting down when he said this about Trump supporters, yeah, he wasn't dehydrated. He ain't had COVID. He meant to say that, and he said it with his chest. He said it with his head. He didn't.
Puerto Rico, where I'm in my home state of Delaware, they're good, decent, honorable people. The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters.
Yeah, he said that. He said it straight. He didn't hedge. Now think about it, he didn't even stutter. He didn't stammer around or nothing. He said it straight out. So man, I think that Biden meant to say it. I think he don't like Kamala. I think he's glad that she's being rocked. Because at the very time that he's saying that, guess what Kamala's doing? She has the audacity to be rubbing it in his face. She's at 1600, not 1600. She's at Capitol Hill holding a rally. He can look out his damn window and see her holding a rally. That's supposed to be Biden's rally. That's supposed to be him up there doing that. She thinks she is. She took my damn spot. Ain't she gonna hold a rally in front of me while I'm sitting here? They made me worse than a lame duck. She ruined me. She stabbed me in the back. After I gave her ungrateful Indian ass a job, she gonna do this to me? You're gonna be playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I'm finished with you. You're gonna be back in California when I'm finished with you. 24-hour lockdown. I'm the president up in this piece. Kamala Chameleon ain't got shit on me. Say, Mississippi Masala ain't got shit on me. That's actually not accurate. Anyway, the point is this. Joe Biden meant to do it. He did it, and he'd do it again. And Kamala Harris deserved it because of what she did. And now they're having a field day right now. The press is having a field day, and I think this, now I'm looking at it and I'm like, there's an opportunity in this for Kamala. When Kamala loses on November 5th, I said, when Kamala loses on November 5th, calling it. And I want all the smoke, and I want all the blame. I will bask in the glory of her loss. Yeah, I'll be a black man proud of my, yeah. I'll do like Frank the Tank. Old school style. I'll be doing victory line dances. Yeah. I'll be like Ice Cube. Ice Cube, today was a good day. Hey, I won't be doing that Fat Joe shit. Lean back. Joe leaned too far back. I don't know what Joe was doing. Yeah, I think Cube won. Yeah, Dodgers. Yeah, Cube won. Because the Yankees with Fat Joe, Ozempic Joe was like this. Oh, slow. Sit down, Joe. This is inside for people that know what I'm talking about. Yes, that's what you get for saying that Puerto Ricans invented hip hop. When you was just there helping set up the equipment, Joe. Anyway, I'm sorry. Back to the point. I'm glad Biden did it. He got his come up. He got his come up, and I think this will hurt Kamala. But I think it also will help Kamala because November 5th, when she loses, she'll be able to say, hey, hold on. When they're moving her shit out of the White House, get out of here. Get out of here. When they're coming to pack her shit up, because you do realize there's going to be some crazy shit going on, right? Because when Kamala loses and Trump moves in, him and Melania back to the White House, you'll be like, I told you should have elected me, then you would have been able to keep your black job. Oh, I haven't even thought about it until now. How sweet it will be. Woo! How sweet it is to be loved by you. Oh, how sweet it is. Happy feelings in the air. Happy feeling everywhere. Shout out to Frankie Beverly, my brother. Rest in peace, my brother. But you know what I'm saying, guys? This is going to come down to... I'm having too much fun. Just imagine the looks on their faces. Wouldn't it be funny is there, the inauguration, Trump's being sworn in, and it's going in there with a J.D. Vance. Look at that Kamala laughing. As they walk past each other, be Joe Biden and Trump will share a glance. It'd be like that very cool head nod. Trump will just hit him with the, Biden will hit him with the. And Kamala could be over here. I'm speaking. Like, shut up. Oh, God. I have the last laugh. Kamala. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. But anyway, the point is this. We get back to it, man. I'm sorry. These are the things that I think are going to happen. This is what I see. Happening, folks. And I think Biden can't wait for it to happen. Woo! Biden can go write a book, chill out, enjoy the rest of his time on this planet. He went out as a president. He tried one time, failed, second time, failed, third time, won. And then Kamala ruined his story. Now, he shouldn't have won in the second term, but that was his choice. That was his prerogative. He told you, Kamala, I'm sure he was telling Nancy, she can't beat Trump, you dumbass. So now he had to prove it true. He had to prove himself right. So then after all of that happened, guys, after all of that, there's still this going on.
Let me just accept the most charitable framing of this, which you just gave. Why is he sitting in front of a laptop at the exact same moment Kamala Harris is out on his backyard trying to give the closing argument to her campaign? What in the world is he doing? Now, I don't accept your framing of it personally because I actually do believe he, Harris, the Democratic Party, and most of their campaign do believe that half the country is garbage. They've also said people who go to Trump rallies are Nazis. And so it's pretty apparent the disdain with which they hold half of the country in.
That's not true. We've already litigated it in Kamala's speech tonight.
But as a tactical matter today,
No, but you don't just get to say
why in the world is Joe Biden giving remarks at the same time as Kamala Harris?
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
She's in office now, so she has.
Pause. He's right. He is absolutely right. Which is my whole point when I say I believe that Biden did this on purpose. I don't believe he just, they say, oh, Biden has gaffes. Yeah, man, he leans into it. Old people do that. They do all types of stuff when you get old because you can get away with it. You ever seen these old guys, these nursing homes, coming on to the nurses? They be saying some crazy stuff. What you gonna do? You can't do nothing to him. Oh, he's just old. He pinched my ass. But he's old. That hurt. But he's old. He's an old guy. He can't help it. He's losing his faculties. He over there. He knew what he was doing. He over there like this. Yeah. Oh, grabby hands, old dude. All creepy and shit. You know what they do? So anyway, the point is this. I don't think Biden is lost it beyond repair. And that gaffe stuff, yeah, maybe sometimes, but I think more than likely, Biden is petty. Hold on, man. Good guys, Biden is a petty mofo, man. Biden been petty. Biden has never, back when they used to say Biden has gaffes with Obama, he didn't like Obama. And Obama didn't like his ass. Okay? These are facts. Okay, people wrote about it. Remember all those parties Obama used to have when he would invite all the blacks to the White House, Jay-Z, Diddy, and all these people? Biden was never there. Obama had like 20 parties. He never invited Biden or Jill. He was like, oh, they cramping my style. Can't invite him. No. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Oh, come on, Barack. You gotta let him come. Oh, hell no. No. That crackers, he's here to. He's got one purpose. His purpose is to be the redneck that helps the other rednecks know that I'm okay. That's it. I don't want that guy around. It's going to ruin my Cavazier. No? I like Cavazier. I want my black friends. I don't got time for it. Oh, no. No, Michelle, no. I'm putting my foot down, Michelle. No. Oh, come on, Barack. You listen, Barack. Listen to me, Barack. I give you good advice. Not this time, Michelle. Nope. Not this time. Not this time, you don't. I can't stand his ass. He's got a big mouth. He talks too much shit. That's why I'm going to send him to Alaska. He's a little bit better than Sir Palin. He's incompetent. He's incompetent. I'm Bird B. The hope of my people. Yay. Yay. When I was on the streets of Chicago, he was in Delaware being a segregationist. So now they never liked each other, man. They were never friends. And Biden got him back with the gaffes. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, well, remember that time? Yeah, he's like, he'll make gaffes and make things hard for Obama. Talking about shit, just bringing up stuff. Yeah, by the way, we're gonna do this and do that. They're gonna put you back in chains. What? Why do you make a slave comment? Put you back in chains. Back in chains. We're gonna do things. We're gonna grab everybody. Let me sniff some hair. Sniff hair. Why is your vice president sniffing little kids' hair? I don't know what's wrong with this guy. This guy crazy. Trump. Obama gave Biden ass a medal to back him up. Like, look, man, stop sabotaging my presidency. Stop sabotaging me. You're messing me up. Come on now, you're messing me up. You hate me, I hate you. But give you some medal. Now act nice. Act nice. Don't make me drone you. Don't make me drone you. I drone you and your ugly ass wife. And that crackhead son. Get him too. I'll get him too. Don't mess with Bird B. Don't do it. I'm being honest, man. I'm saying I see it this way. This is the way I see it. the point is Biden did this shit on purpose. Okay, so they did it on purpose, and it's effective. Man, Trump supporters, they're all going to be upset. But I think also independents are upset too. This elitism talk, anytime. Like, it's too... Guys, Hillary Clinton did it. Obama did it. Like, this type of talk where the Democrats talk down to conservatives. This has been done many times by Democrats, and it is an Achilles heel. It's part of the reason John Kerry got his ass smoked, because this elitism, this I'm a bad this. So here goes the lady talking about it.
The opportunity to enact these policies and affect change now, and she's not doing it. So if she really cared about us, which I don't think this administration does, she would do it now. I mean, we had Obama say we clung to our guns and religion. Hillary called us deplorables, and now Biden calls us trash. So that's what the left really thinks of us, and I think it's disgusting.
What do you think about that trash comment? You seem just like an average day woman, want to pay your bills, provide for your family. When he decided to call on that...
How do you know all that? Oh, brown nose. Mr. Brown Nose, you seem like it's an average woman. What about all that? You don't know.
Call yesterday on the web call you trash. What went through your mind?
I mean, we're just normal Americans that are trying to make a difference in the people around us in business. I'm a businesswoman, and to be called trash is just it's degrading. I mean, that's really what they think of us is we're like deplorables and trash.
Can you just address the president's comments yesterday referring to Trump supporter as garbage?
A couple of things. So just to clarify, he was not calling Trump supporters garbage.
The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters.
Which is why he put out, this is why he wanted to make sure that we put out a statement that clarified what he meant and what he was trying to say.
The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters.
And so just want to make that very clear for folks who are watching. And I just want to read that out to folks. So he was regarding to...
I don't like Karen Jean-Pierre, man, for obvious reasons, because she's a hack. But I got to tell you, man, she need a break, man. I'm so glad she's going to be over for her. Like, when Kamala loses, like, she's with Biden. She's Biden's staff. God, but it's just so much shoveling of shit one person can do. Jesus. I mean, just so much you could go through. This island woman, she like, I went to go get on the plane and go away from everything and go get a massage and drink until I throw up and just stay away from everybody. I didn't sign up for this. You actually did. How is she supposed to spend this? You know, I know as people say, she should tell the truth. And she'd be fired tomorrow. Nah, man. White House spokesperson can't tell the truth. You tell the truth on your way out the door as you hand in your resignation. That's how you tell the truth, man. It's an untenable situation. There was absolutely nothing she could say. I mean, he said it clear as day. He didn't woof it. He didn't stammer. He didn't stutter. He said it. What rhymes with supporter? I don't know. Oh, this is apostrophe after the yes. He meant it another way. What? Said all his supporters.
The comedian, and I quote, I referred to the hateful rhetoric about Puerto Rico spewed by Trump's supporter at his Madison Square Garden rally as garbage, which is the only word I can think of to describe it. His demonization of Latinos is unconscionable. That's all I meant to say. The comments at the rally don't reflect who we are as a nation. And to your question, your other question that you asked, no, he does not view Trump supporters or anybody who supports Trump as garbage. That is not what he views.
The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters.
Do you sympathise with any voters who do feel offended by or insulted by the garbage comments?
I am running for president of the United States. I will be traveling to 3 states today to do what I have been doing throughout, which is talking with the American people about the fact that, first of all,
you hear that? And see, guys, when we look back at it, we look back at this moment in time when we say, hey, what caused the election for Kamala? There's a lot of things that caused the election for Kamala. It's more than just this. In fact, if you go to Kamala8reasons.com, go to Kamala 8, the number 8, reasons.com, you'll see my PDF, my ebook, right? It's free. And I give you 8 reasons plus a couple bonuses. Now, remember, I did this last week or 2 weeks ago. So this incident is not even in the book because I can't see the future, except her losing. I see that. But, yeah. But what I'm saying is, yeah, there's a lot of reasons why she could lose. But this is still, if you go get my ebook, you see all the other reasons. There are other reasons. But listen to this. It's the way she handles this. He just said, like, this is an opportunity for her to distance herself from Biden. Yet again, Biden did this shit on purpose. She cannot be that gullible. She is that gullible. I don't think Kamala Harris is gullible at all. She's shrewd. She's strategic. I never called her naive. Okay? I just think she's out of her depth. She has certain skill sets. She's not very hilarious. She's not very charismatic. She's not very motivational, inspirational. She's something else. But she doesn't have those characteristics that are going to be as useful as she needs them to be at a time like this. Doesn't mean she's, that's how I feel. She doesn't have that extra gear she needs to go to like an Obama or a Clinton, okay? Or a George W. Bush. To be honest, George W. Bush would get out of this. Oh, this is wrong. I wouldn't do it. Hey, what? Why would I say that about? I love Puerto Ricans. He would just get out of it. But see, she doesn't have that ability. And in this opportunity, because this is an opportunity for her to rise to the occasion. Folks, this is how life is. You don't get to choose your occasions. You got to rise to them, though. That's how you win. You got to rise to whatever is presented. What does she do? This guy says, what's his exact words here? He says, what's his exact words, Tim?
The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters.
Do you sympathise with any voters who do feel offended by or insulted by the garbage comment?
He said, do you sympathize by anybody who feels offended or who was hurt by what Biden said? Listen to what she says. She doesn't say, yes, sorry that happened. Or nothing. She's like, but I've been going around the country. Listen.
I am running for president of the United States. I will be traveling to 3 states today to do what I have been doing throughout, which is talking with the American people about the fact that
she can't be president, man. She didn't have the ability to be president. She could have responded directly in an offhanded way. She could have just said, something like, I don't know. Well, obviously it was unintentional. I don't think it was meant to offend anyone, but if it did offend anyone, Joe Biden's not the type of person. He's a man with compassion and empathy for all people, and I know he would not intend to hurt people based on something like who they were. It's just not in his nature. He's too good a man for that. And so, I am concerned about those who feel upset or feel slighted in any type of way. But we are one country and one people, and we need to band together and unify. And that's the whole purpose of my campaign. That's what I'm running to do. And I believe that Biden will feel the same way as I do about this. Out. Now, how hard is that? That's not difficult. Instead, she's like, word salad. Want some salad? Here you go. Well, you know, I'm gonna be going out here touring and doing my talk and doing my stump speech and doing my best not to say the word black and going around begging for votes and showing people my ankle, trying to get them to vote for me before it's over. And let's change the subject, go over somewhere else. Let's go back to talking about Trump and that Puerto Rico comment. Yeah, woo, that Puerto Rico comment, man. Orange man bad, Hitler, fascism. Orange man bad, Hitler, fascism. That's what you need to be talking about. And that's why I say she can't be president, because she doesn't know how to be. I mean, you got to be you know, if you got to consult the walkie-talkie people, hi, hello, say something, I don't know what to say. If you got to do that all the time, maybe you don't need to be president. If you need a script for everything. I mean, people said they were offended by something your boss said. I mean, something generic like the views expressed by the President of the United States are not the views of the Vice President of the United States. I don't know, something more than, hey, I'm a Dodge. What's she thinking Biden's going to do? Give up a tape of her and Diddy? Like, really, what's the problem, lady? What has Biden got on you? You can't throw him under the bus a little bit. He just threw your ass under the bus. Throw him under the bus. What's wrong? Equal opportunity bus. Am I wrong? Even if you think he did it accidentally, then say that. You can't be president, man. You just can't be, because you can't think on your feet.